Framed for murder and seeking revenge in Dishonored, and tonight on GTTV we've got exclusive new gameplay. I'm now here with Seth, the producer of the game. And Seth, let's get into some of these amazing supernatural powers that you can select on the power wheel at any point in the game. What are some of the things we're going to be able to do?
So, right, with the power wheel, you can select your powers from your powers and gadgets. The player has a good array of gadgets and powers. So the gadgets are things like crossbow, or the spring razor, and the powers are things like possession, devouring swarm, and stop time and blink, one of course the signature powers.
And those powers you obviously get as you progress through the game, but let's go through some of them. I mean, Blink allows you to sort of instantly teleport wherever you want, so instead of having to climb a wall like in Assassin's Creed, you can just teleport up there, right?
Yeah, so one of the things that we think will be new to a lot of players, especially in the first-person genre, is first-person teleporting. So you use the cursor to aim at a place that you want to go and press the left trigger to use the Blink power, and you just go there.
So you got Blink, you've got Possession, which we've seen in a bunch of these demos. I know I played one level where you can possess a rat and kind of crawl through jail doors and things like that, right?
Right, so with the Possession ability, you can access areas that you couldn't otherwise get through because we have things like vents or underwater passages that now suddenly, using these animals, now you can access. We also have things like Bend Time, which allows you just to stop time completely, freeze bullets in the air. Right. You could even combine Possession and Bend Time, so you can stop time, possess a guy after he shot a bullet, and then walk him in front of his bullet, and then let him go, and then watch as time resumes, and he shoots himself.
So you've got some of these amazing abilities, but there are, the basic tactical moves. We have someone behind us here on the wall, like the sword, things like that. Those are abilities you'll also have, right? So it's not all just supernatural driven.
Right. The player also has a series of gadgets that are crafted by one of his allies, Piero, who is just this genius artificer, as he labels himself. And he constructs your crossbow, he creates the sword and the mask and the spring razors and like all the cool gadgets you get in the world, you get through him and you can unlock. And he's sort of like a vendor, it's like a store, and you can buy these things from him. There's some that he just gives you.
Coolest gadget that everyone's going to want to get in this game?
The coolest gadget that everyone will want to get in this game is probably going to be the spring razor, because you can just do so much with it. It's a mine that you deploy by placing on a surface, and it's like a proximity mine. So as soon as an enemy approaches it, it just explodes and sends out this cloud of shrapnel that just dismembers them. And you can do all kinds of fun things, because you can put it anywhere. You can even put it right on an NPC's face. Right
on the face. Go. That's the new melee, right?
So you
Who needs a knife and call
sword and spring razor? You should go like block, spring razor.
Amanda here, and I'm about to be joined by two of the biggest stars on the internet. Let me introduce you to Anthony and Ian, also known as the gentlemen behind Smosh. So tell me a little bit about Smosh, how long you guys have been working together and how you got your start.
Well, we started 6 years ago, something like that.
5.
Yeah, we just graduated.
Math though,
yeah,
because we never went to college.
Math. Yeah, so we just got out of high school and all our friends went to college, and we were just bored one day, and we were like, well, I guess we better make some stupid videos.
Tell me how it kind of progressed from there.
We stopped sucking as much with like video editing and writing, and that's just kind of been the progression.
Do you have a favorite video, or is that like asking somebody to pick their favorite kid?
I think one of our favorite videos is the Zelda rap. It was just so awesome because it's something that we planned for like months. We're like, we gotta do this rap about Zelda, we gotta make it awesome.
I'm actually kind of pissed off because Ian got to play Link because he's whiter than me.
Yeah.
And I'm like way more into Zelda than him, so I'm pretty jealous. Sometimes I plan on, murdering him in his sleep.
Now, I know one of the videos that GT fans, of course, are really loving are the series of If Video Games Were Real. Talk to me a little bit about that and where the ideas for what games that you choose to display.
Video games are so ridiculous, and so we kind of were thinking like, well, what if video games were real? Which explains the title. And so we just take like popular games like Smash Brothers, and we're like, well, what's the deal with like them falling off like a 5-foot drop or whatever?
Call of Duty, and all the people playing the game are like 12-year-old kids on their microphones, just cursing up a storm.
Hey, suck my. Where can people find out more about you if they should be so inclined?
Smosh.com or youtube.com/Smosh.
Smosh.
Smosh. Smosh. Smosh.
Smosh.
Hey fellow babies, I'm Michael Pachter. This is this week's Pack Attack for GTTV. We have a question from I Learned It From Dad, and I learned everything from my dad. What price do you think the Wii U will be this fall? Wow. Should be $249, will be $349. And that's dollars, euros, maybe even pounds, God knows, not yen. I think it's gonna be expensive. I think Nintendo invested a lot making this thing. I think Nintendo continues to believe that they can make a profit on hardware. My guess is that the guts of the device, of the box, cost about $200 to make. And my guess is that the controller costs them about 50 or 60 bucks. If they sell it at cost, it's gonna be $249. If they sell it at a profit, it's gonna be $349. Since I think Nintendo is into the profit deal, I think you're gonna see a $349 device. If it's more than $349, I think the Wii U is in big trouble.
When we return, see the Lady Boyle level of Dishonored for the first time anywhere, and the different ways you can play it. Plus, see how Justine's brain reacts to the Nico Mimi Brainwave cat ears. And later, see exclusive gameplay from Guild Wars 2.